So I lasted at Dillard's being a camera operator for 18 years. I had 58 cameras, looking for shoplifters, counterfeiters, and watching for accidents.
Do you miss it?
Oh yeah. 4 or 5 years ago, I started having eye problems. So I had to retire, and it seemed so ironic that the one thing that was my most valuable asset, which is my eyes for that job, was what was taken away from me. So money ran out. We got a shopping cart and filled it with personal belongings, mostly clothes, and hit the streets. I spent my 70th birthday on the street.
Was this the first place you spent a night
Yes.
after being evicted?
Yes.
What did you do?
Probably something like this.
Not very comfortable.
No, that's why it was like an hour or two at a time.
In 2021, at 69 years old, Vernon Wedge became homeless for the first time. After losing his eyesight, then his job, then his savings, Vernon was evicted from the Scottsdale, Arizona apartment he shared with his adult son, Grant, and their dog, Roscoe.
This is the apartment building that you were
That
evicted
we got
from.
booted out of, yeah. You know, I was on the waiting list waiting for these shelters to call back, and nobody ever called back.
Vernon scrambled to find a new place to live, but he, Roscoe, and Grant, who was struggling with substance abuse, ended up sleeping in the street. What Vernon thought would just be one night turned into a year.
I was out of the way, and I wouldn't be exposed to people that I know that would see me and recognize me. That could have been, at that time, that would have been embarrassing. You know, there's probably still lots of people that I could have looked up and found shelter with, but the pride in me said no.
Last year, more than 42,000 Americans over the age of 65 were homeless, and researchers estimate there could be more than 100,000 homeless seniors by 2030. Like Vernon, many of those seniors had never been homeless before. I met Vernon on a 107-degree day in Phoenix, Arizona. Despite years of steady employment, 401k savings, and reliable rent payments, the bad luck of losing his eyesight caused Vernon to lose everything. We drove around, and he showed me how he relearned how to live.
So there's a little shower spouts outside there.
And there's not exactly a lot of privacy there, Vern.
No, no, you kept, your shorts on.
Before you became homeless, had you been to this park before?
Oh, a million times. I used to play.
What did you do?
Played league volleyball here.
When you played here, did you ever notice that there were showers there?
Uh-huh. Yeah, but we only used them to wash our feet off from the sand.
A nearby church became the only place he felt safe at night.
It was a place that I wasn't afraid of some mugger or somebody gonna come in here.
If you had to estimate, how many nights did you spend right on that doorstep?
It wasn't a number of nights, it was months. I'd say 6-7 months worth.
On those nights when you were sitting looking up at the cross, what were you thinking about?
Trying to have God talk to me and tell me everything's gonna be okay. Save my son, my dog. Help me.
Many seniors rely on a fixed income provided by Social Security, which has not kept up with the cost of living. Now, seniors-only homeless shelters are popping up around the country to meet the growing need. Vernon found a bed in this one, St. Vincent de Paul. He was allowed to bring his dog, but was separated from his son, Grant, who is currently still living on the street. Lori Cowling, another resident, worked her whole life in warehouses, on assembly lines, and as an airport car rental valet.
This is my cubicle. I was 40 in this picture. I was at the beach in California. St. Michael is my archangel.
She became homeless earlier this year at 80 years old after being evicted. For years, Lori split rent with her older sister Judy, but last year, when Judy was diagnosed with dementia and moved to a care facility, Lori was unable to afford rent on her own.
These blankets don't cover too much.
You mentioned to me that you get a Social Security check. How much do you get, if you don't mind me asking?
$10.33.
Okay. So just over $1,000.
Yes.
Is that enough to rent an apartment in Phoenix?
No. The place I was at for a studio, it would have cost 13 something. And to get a one bedroom, it would have been 1,600.
So that Social Security check is nowhere near the amount of money that you would need to actually survive in the city.
Yes.
The first 2 weeks after she was evicted, Lori, just like Vernon, had to find a bus stop.
Where did you go to the bathroom?
I put the cart there. I hide myself behind the cart and pee in a cup. I keep my wipes with me all the time where I can wipe my hands.
How did you pick this bus stop? I mean, there's a bus stop down there and another one down the street.
That's dark. People can go by there and mess with me, and nobody will know. But here, there's a lot of traffic and lights, you know.
Did this seem safer to you, this one?
Yes. This lady cup, she said, I remember you. You shouldn't be out here. You're 80 years old. I said, I know. What can I do?
After a lifetime of living together, Lori now takes a 2-hour bus ride to visit her sister Judy at her care facility.
I'm the only one that she remembers. She's older than me, but she can't take care of herself. I have to take care of her. I'm her big little sister. Thank you, driver. You too. Hello, I'm Lori with Judy. Hi, Judy. I got you some stuff. I got you some snacks. And I also got you a gift. You like that? Just like mine? Yeah. So how's everything treating you here?
It's really okay.
Good. I don't want you to think I forgot you. I don't. You're in my care. Nobody else is. I love you. Come here. I love you. Yeah. I missed you.
Shelter beds, even those for seniors, are temporary. At St. Vincent de Paul, residents can stay in these 8x8 cubicles for a maximum of 2 years.
He's getting worse and worse. Come on, buddy. Come on. Wanna go for a walk? Wanna go outside? No. Okay.
Vernon is now 73 years old. He has 8 months left at this shelter.
Okay.
He's still searching for a permanent home.
Okay. Hi. Everybody knows Roscoe. But I'm just Roscoe's human. I've got applications to probably at least 15 apartment complexes. Because there's so much homelessness, it's not unusual to wait a year, 2, 3 years.
Do you worry that you could end up back on the street?
Yeah, at times. Now, a couple of years later, and my vision getting even worse, I don't think I could do the street again. You know, the one thing that I don't want to be remembered when people hear about my death is that I died in a homeless shelter.